important for people who interact with persons with disability to acquaint themselves with disability etiquette.
How I would describe a friendly work environment is an environment that's inclusive in the sense that everyone can be included in terms of decision making or day-to-day operations. It could be an environment where you have the freedom to put your ideas into practice and be innovative. And I think the general support from each and everyone, embracing our togetherness as some sort of like a family within a workplace, where you know that someone is going to be there for you as a colleague.
How my colleagues support me and how I support my colleagues is by mutual understanding, for example, and in terms of disability, when we were working from the office, for example, if I get to my workplace and then don't have the footrest which I need, one of my colleagues will notice that and immediately they will support by helping me get back my footrest. On the other instance, if my colleague is having an issue, it can be personal, it can be emotional support, I'm there for my colleagues, they're there for me.
Courtesy cues that people ignore probably fall under a category of something called disability etiquette. And disability etiquette is just a way of interacting with persons with disability. So a common example would be when someone is talking to someone with disability, they would tend to talk to the person who is with them instead of addressing them directly. Another thing is people who use equipment like wheelchairs, canes, people would rush to now get a hold of that equipment or that cane, which is infringing on a personal space.
The day-to-day challenges that I face as a person with a disability, maybe at the workplace, is the nature of our work that requires a lot of sitting for a long period of time, and that does not do well with the nature of my disability. How I cope with that is that in between I take a lot of breaks. I walk around the house so that by the time I'm coming back, I'm feeling a bit refreshed.
So this day of International Day for persons living with disability means to me that we have an opportunity to show what we can actually do. We have an opportunity to tell our stories. By so doing, we create that sense of awareness to people out there that we also belong to this society. We can achieve what they can actually achieve. We can be successful in so many ways as anyone else.
The International Day for Persons with Disability is a day to create awareness on different types of disabilities, and also how the society and also organizations can know how to work with each of the different, I would call them, abilities.
My parting shot for today, let's take a minute, let's think about this year International Disability Day theme. It's about transformative solutions, it's about the inclusive development. So, at your own capacity, what will you do in the next 1 year in a manner that will be in terms of inclusiveness, in terms of transformative, in the lives of persons with disability? Is it about an innovation? Is it about making the place more disability friendly? So I want to challenge my colleagues for this year. Just think through, and let this celebration not be for us as people with disabilities. It's for all of us.